Joe and Nadeem, you two men are the non-married men in the room.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It's raining, man.
Would you prefer I call you a boy?
No, men is completely accurate.
I like unmarried man.
Become a man when you get married.
But men, plural.
How about children?
Children.
So you two children. Just kidding.
I like
No, so imagine you guys go to a wedding, and you're at this wedding, and then all of a sudden, the groom doesn't show up. And so then the bride is like, what the fuck? And then the bride's family is like, what the fuck? We need to marry this bitch. And then they just
Why
pluck
now?
you out of the audience.
What country?
Like, hey, you down to marry this chick?
How hot is she though? How much money? No, that's because if she's hot, then I'd be like, we'll get a divorce after, and then
That's very like rude to think like just to marry her based on how she looks. You gotta ask like how much money she has.
That's true.
about that
You're
important
more
question.
about the person. Like
Yeah.
I like that. He's down to
What
earth.
kind of shows does she like to watch?
In the spare time because she doesn't need to
Because
work.
if she's an orange and is the new black chick and I gotta sit there with her, I can't. I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, but if she's 90 Day Fiance, I'm like, oh my god, this was meant to be.
Or 90 Day the other way. If she's a more the other way chick, I can hang with that too.
Yeah, that's true.
And where am I at with my life? You know, am I like
Right now.
broke doing JK News or am I like
Yeah, you're broke doing JK News.
Like, no, things are better. You've left that.
No,
all of
you,
that?
yeah.
SNS just
SNX.
Yeah, so you guys think you'd be down?
again it depends on.
do you have a picture of her so we can tell her personality?
Yeah, man.
That's the important thing.
All right, well, before
It's
I
the
show you
looks
the
that
photo,
count, okay?
Did she do her nails that day?
Before I show you the photo, I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
So this takes place in India.
You don't know how guys work.
This takes place in India, okay?
Okay.
And so this girl, these two brothers, they were set to get married at the same venue with different brides. And
It's a
so,
sick deal, I bet.
What do you mean?
well,
yeah,
you'd
like
split
two
it
for
up.
one.
Yeah, I would
Two
do
for
that.
one
I
wedding.
would do that in a second.
Yeah, so they were supposed to get married on Sunday, and one of the brothers, his bride to be, and him, like they would both pose for the photos and like the wedding reception festivities on Saturday, and they received their guests and they greeted everyone and everything, right? But then on Sunday, that's when Naveen, one of the
We
brothers,
could just call it Nadeem.
Nadeem, he didn't show up. He apparently got cold feet. And it turns out it was because Naveen's girlfriend, not the bride, threatened her life if he would have gone through with the wedding, saying that,
He's a player.
yeah, he's a player.
He had two girls.
Yep, she said that she would drink poison in front of the guests at his wedding if he went through with the wedding.
He saved a life.
So yeah. So
Dude, that is some Indian drama shit
what I'm about to say is they're crazy with like how far they'll take things.
I will drink poison is like fucking Shakespearean level.
No, like it's that they'll set themselves on fire. Like they'll.
I saw this one video circulating. It was an Indian soap opera, right? And then this girl, she slipped, she knocked her head, she fell inside of a suitcase. The suitcase got zipped up. It went inside of a trunk, and then it left. And then this guy was like, "Oh my God, I gotta go find her." But that's how
I think you were
next
watching Indiana Jones.
maybe.
Yeah, because that happens pretty like.
No, it was
more
an
than
Indian. It was an Indian soap opera.
Oh,
Have you
okay.
seen the Indian soap opera? There was another one where, like, I think she somehow gets wrapped up in a rug, and she gets like a moving company comes and takes them away, and it's like, yeah, there's all these ridiculous things. It's like, man, this happens in India. That's crazy.
Because that's all based on true life.
No, what I
Yeah.
did see on Twitter the other day is this couple, they got evicted from their house, and they're literally like, he's like fighting the police because the police came to evict them, and they have like all their kids, and like the kids are grown and stuff, and the dad and the wife set themselves on fire to like combat them getting evicted.
Jeez.
And this is real.
This is real.
Oh shit! I thought it was an Indian soap opera.
No.
Maybe
I
the
thought it was
things.
Indiana Jones here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the crazy shit that we see
Love,
in
man.
Indian drama is actually real. Like, we're just over there like, that shit will never happen, dude. But then it's like in India it does.
Damn, I don't know, but this
Did they
story
live?
here.
Fortunately, no.
Jeez.
And what about the kids?
They're crying.
Damn.
Come on, man, you fucked it up, dude.
Twitter. Twitter.
This is a comedy channel, man.
Because in the last video we recorded, you're talking about
That's gladiator type shit. That's different.
people's heads exploding. What the fuck?
That was a movie.
Dude, you need to sprinkle some comedy lime on your tacos.
That was Battle
bro.
Royale.
Anyway,
If it's on a video, it's a movie.
back to this story here. So, like I said, the girlfriend, the Sancha, she was saying that she would drink poison in front of the guests. So then that's when Naveen was like, oh fuck, let me go rescue my girlfriend's life and make sure she doesn't embarrass me in front of all these guests.
There's a question.
So then,
You raising your hand like Hitler?
so then,
Sorry.
that's when he got cold feet and didn't attend the wedding.
Egyptian.
Okay, go.
Was it an arranged marriage?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, it seems like it because it seems like it was based off the two brothers' parents.
I mean, it sounds like it.
So he didn't want to marry her, but then it happened.
Someone else has a question.
Oh, yes?
Did he end up going to her and telling her what happened?
I don't know how they found out because the way they report it is just that he just didn't show up. Like, it seemed like he got cold feet and he didn't show up. But
Is he
they're still
blaming the
reporting-
girl or he really didn't like it?
I don't know. All I know is that he didn't show up to the wedding. But the interesting part about this story, though, that's not even it, is the fact that after he wasn't there to get married on Sunday, that's when the bride was like, oh shit, like, I'm not gonna get married today? Like, what the fuck? All this money spent on this
Somebody
wedding or
gotta give me
whatever.
some dick.
So then the family was like, does anyone want to marry her? She's like up at the altar. And then, so apparently one of the guests volunteered, was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll marry her.
Dude, fucking, it's paid for?
Yeah.
He's like, oh shit,
That's it for me.
I get a free bang?
What is the
I thought you were
benefit?
very, very picky. What happened to your very, very picky nature?
Oh,
Weddings are
right.
expensive.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so as long as the wedding's free.
Dude, that's like 2 Bitcoin, man.
A wedding? Yeah.
Bitcoin,
That
man.
could easily.
That's expensive.
To them, was it like a nice wedding or? Huh?
I get married for 2 Bitcoin.
That's
Right now,
2 Bitcoin, dude.
How many SNX is that?
Way too much. 7,000? I don't know.
No.
So this is a photo that came with the article, and it doesn't have a caption, so I don't know if this is the one that ran away, the groom that ran away, or the one that married her, but
Let me see your personality.
this is...
So who? They look so unhappy though.
Look, why is the guy standing
crazy.
like this?
Because he's like,
"Fuck
yo, is
me."
this real life?
Yeah, so apparently, like, both families agreed with the wedding guest to marry her, and then that's...
I would have been like, oh, well, my bad. My girlfriend's gonna kill herself. I gotta go.
Well, okay, they must know each other if they're invited to the wedding.
Right?
He's not a rando.
I don't know.
But this looks like, say you just met. Like,
Like I said, I don't know if this is the one that got married or the one that ran away.
Does the chick have a say? Like, if the guy starts walking up, can the chick go, no, I don't want that one?
My
I don't know the culture. I have no idea.
dated my grandpa, went on 2 or 3 dates before they got married. So that was like the 4th time seeing each other.
Wow.
And on that night,
They waited
she
that
saw
long.
she saw what a dick looks like. Or she felt the dick.
does
She
she
felt the dick.
naturally just know what
She
to do
didn't
with it?
see?
Nah, she just got fucked. And she was like, ooh.
Did she like it?
She didn't tell me this. She told my cousin this because they had girl talk, and then my cousin told me, and I was like, "Ooh, that's grandma stories, but tell me more because that's weird." And then she was like, I guess, in my grandma's words, she was like, "I didn't know what lovemaking was, so I just let him do what he wanted," and it was like, "Ooh, that's nice."
Do you ever text this cousin like at 3 in the morning and go, yo, you got any more grandma stories?
No, but my family's very open, so she just shared it. I forgot what we were talking about, but we were cracking the fuck up because like my grandma is like hella Christian, like it just doesn't fit the brand, right? She's this like
Well, any Asian
sexless,
grandma, you don't think.
fucking conservative Christian, like
That's worse than Mary
super-
Magdalene did.
Yeah, she's like super like holy, right? And then she told my cousins this because I guess she felt comfortable. And then like they had girl talk, and I was like, "What the fuck? That's crazy."
Wait, so those were her grandkids? She told.
Yeah.
About how she
but
got
also my grandma's a tomboy too. That's why it's funny. Like she never liked dressing up. She was always in the library, always doing like you know,
Boyish things in a library.
yeah, like fucking hiking and adventuring and then like doing library shit like a fucking Indiana Jones.
So that's where you get it from, your grandma.
Oh shit, maybe.
Are the names different? Is like reverse cowgirl, reverse samurai? They're like different different names in Japan?
Yeah, is it like that at all?
Yeah, because I don't.
He gave it to me sushi style.
Yeah, rolled me up.
I know, nigiri style. I told him omakase, bitch.
Stupid. Damn. I kind of want to hear more about that.
Oh, so the arranged marriage, I was asking her, hey, man, it's crazy weird because the way that she explains it is like, because I asked her about dating in Japan when I was like a teen, and I was like, so when you're a kid, like, did dudes hit you up or like, how did it work? And she goes, well, she's like, if you were a commoner, you could pretty much marry freely for love or whatever. And I'm like, wait, you weren't normal? And she goes, well, we had an arranged, like my parents had to choose everything. And I'm like, how does that work? Like, how do you even talk to, do you have a choice? And she goes, yeah, they have a choice of suitors, right? So, and then the families talk and then they go, oh, your daughter might be well with my son or whatever. And then they have a third party who's like a chaperone. Who would come and hang out with them to make sure that they don't do any freaky shit or
That's
whatever.
supposed to be for Muslims
to make
too.
sure that, you know, she stays a virgin or whatever.
Dude, Mormons do that shit too.
Yeah.
And I think Christians do that even too. Some of
The chaperone?
guys, yeah.
But they're also like a guy or a girl that it's usually a guy or something, but they're a person to help them talk. Because sometimes it's easier
awkward
when
to
there's a
break the
third
ice.
wheel,
Yeah.
and then they focus on him, and then they can bond that way. Versus like, you know, dating wasn't a normal thing, right? So like, if the parents aren't there, and they didn't want the parents there, so it was like, yeah. And then the guy would report to the parents how it was. One weird fucking story is one of the chaperones for my grandma. He was this guy named Hideki Tojo, which was the Hitler of Japan.
What?
Yeah, she has a photo with him and everything, and I was like,
I know who Tojo is. That's
"Holy
crazy.
Fuck. So that's the level of family my grandma was in.
Wow.
Damn.
So-
They hung out with Hitler?
Yeah, and I was like, Grandma, you know this guy was a horrible dude. Like he killed like a lot of people in Asia, and like he made Japan like horse. She goes,
And she's like, so yeah, that's me and him right there.
It's so fun at the dates. He makes the dates so fun.
dude, she was such a blind to the realities of what happened in the war.
Wait, yeah, how did she respond when you told her that?
She was like, he was nice to me. He's a nice guy.
He's so good at
And this
conversation.
was a chaperone or a...
The chaperone. No. She never. He was way older. So he's way older. Like so the chaperone's usually like about the parents' age or younger, right? And then they ask a third party to go out on a date with
And
them.
they asked him? Yeah, crazy.
Well, they didn't know he was a bad guy. He was a
So he
person.
took time off from killing people to
Was
chaperone.
before he was a bad guy?
No, it was before the war. Like she got married like right around the like where it happened. So he was a military official. He was just a naval man or whatever. I forgot what it was.
Like a young Adolf.
Yeah, well he was yeah.
When he was a
Painter.
good tipper at the bar.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That is pretty cool though.
That's
Even though he's
really
a horrible
cool.
person.
It's weird,
It's history.
right? It's history, but it's fucking
that's
weird.
their culture too.
And
I mean,
how
he was a part of that.
nonchalant she
Yeah.
was about it.
Yeah.
She was very nonchalant about it. Like, it's like, yeah. So her privilege and idea of normal was so beyond this world. Like, so for example, a lot of my Japanese friends that their grandparents grew up in Japan, they have horror stories of the war, like Grave of the Fireflies. Have you guys seen that, like that film where the kid is like hungry, they have to eat leather and all these things, right? A lot of people have those kind of stories. Yeah. My grandma, on the other hand, she's like, yeah, we had it tough. When they started bombing our house, we had to go to the countryside estate to run away.
Wow.
And then we had to live in our second house. Yeah. So it's a completely different idea of reality. Wow. And then I didn't know this because I was born and raised here and whatever, but like the older I got and the story she told me, I was like, oh crap, dude.
She's like, in the war, our elevator broke.
They had one of the first few cars in Tokyo.
Damn.
And she was one of the first women to go to university in Japan. So that's why I was like, what the fuck?
Well,
like,
how come
that's
I never
crazy.
heard of her? She's so special. Never heard of her one time.